What's up, fellas? Who up jerking their night till their silk reserves go hollow? Last we left off, I gave that automaton a robotomy. Now he's an automatard. Since then, like a Minecraft streamer, I've done some off-screen grinding to get to Greymore. Unlike a Minecraft streamer, I grinded on Hollow Knight instead of miners. Yay me! Unfortunately, the very first room we step into turns out to be a gangbang arena with some guy in the back just watching. He gets quite angry seeing his friends have all the fun and decides to join in on the action after they're spent. To his dismay, I know my way around a needle or three, so I made quick work of this cuck chamber and moved on to the next area. I find Bellbeast's location and decide to drop $60 on some Uber Eats. I begin to get impatient and start lashing out on my surroundings in a hangry fit, only to find this secret area, proving that an angry household can only lead to unlocking hidden potential. I play with this fly's corpse because what kind of fucking idiot gets caught in a comically sized bear trap? Him getting caught in this is like a plane running over a landmine. If you did the one thing you're named after and fly over it, you could have lived your full lifespan of 24 hours. Fucking dumbass. As I'm exploring, I find this suspiciously large clearing and pray that it's not a boss fight, because I haven't seen a bench in a bit. Phew, it's just a New York pigeon, nothing I haven't dealt with before. This one's name seems to be Moorwing, similar to what your mother says at an all-you-can-eat buffet after her 12th plate, but I digress. Moorwing fucking kills me for that joke. I head back to his arena, now knowing his full moveset and how sensitive a topic his mother is. I could collect my rosaries, but would that not be cheating my enemy? He stakes his life and I stake nothing. That hardly seems fair, to him and to myself. For if I truly believe I am to win, I must abandon even the notion of defeat, so letting go of all my material belongings, I decide to face Moorwing in an honorable battle. Just kidding. I pogoed on that bird brain until his frontal lobe was so scrambled he started speaking like a mix between Rocky Balboa and Mike Tyson. In thort I crambled his head up the badly, he started questioning where he wath and peeking like this. Rest in peace, Moorwing, preferably a 6-piece with a side of fries. Oh, the rosaries. That was a lie. I died on my way here off screen and now I can't afford a bench to sleep on. Luckily, the next bench didn't have spikes on it or cost 1,000 anal beads to purchase, so a homeless bug like myself can sleep on this one. Noticing my surroundings, I quickly grasp that I'm getting mogged in an aura contest. Being broke and chopped, I scurry on into the next building I see to hide my ugly bug mug from society. There, I find a kindred spirit, a lone black-pilled chud buried beneath the bells. He starts trying to blackpill me, saying my fate won't be different from his, and that's when I realize it's not over for me like it is for him. With my hope revitalized, I climb out of the hole after telling him to rope max and continue my journey from here onwards. We find ourselves in Shellwood now. Here, I do this sick little bug jump to this secret platform in hopes of finding goodies. Sadly, all I find is 2 flaw whores who spread their pollen wherever they go, and the Applejack Cinnamon going into a murderous frenzy because they cut his fucking dreads off. I then find my way to my favorite musically inclined map maker. Noticing I don't have enough money to buy her wares, I pull some keister eggs out of my bussy to exchange for goods and services. The transaction goes off without a hitch. Next, I run into Sister Splinter. I'm a big fan, so to honor her vines, I kill her within 6 seconds. I then start rage baiting this guy by treating him like a chihuahua chained to a mailbox. Sadly, the mailbox gives into its Herculean strength, and the little ankle biter sends me back to a bench, where I swiftly note down all the poisonous things to feed a dog. While following the scent of Taco Bell stools, I find the source of sphincter spheres and begin a life or death fight with him as he flings his poo-poo pills around, trying to ward me off. But Lord knows I'd do some strange things for a piece of change, and the top of that list happens to be killing this guy. After obtaining my tushy tender, I explore the last place I haven't been in Turtlecock, and lo and behold, I find this passage that leads me straight to this single MILF in my area. Hot Damn, ain't I a lucky son of a bug. I soon came to realize that the reason she was a widow was because of her extremely violent tendencies toward potential mates. But worry not, this isn't my first domestic fight or flight, so I checked my baggage and showed her that I'm here for the whole ride, even if things get a little turbulent. While trying to calm her down, I made a little joke about how she might be PMSing because she's so angry. Needless to say, that pissed her off. After apologizing profusely for my insensitive joke and talking through our differences and past experiences, we have some fun time where I put my needle in her mouth and the screen goes white.
Achievement! Yay!
I awaken the goon room and have to find my way out before I'm infected with the mind of a goon guru. I hurry over to this Adventure Time-esque door and play music for it like I'm Marceline before it cracks wide open to my tunes. I then have cryptic night terrors once again. Truly awakening from my slumber, I free the citizens and then plan to visit that black-pilled bell grouch to tell him how I got laid. He doesn't give a fuck and tells me about how much he wants to rope max again. This guy's a bummer, man. I traverse through the bell caves and run across this red neon-lit room. And neon-lit rooms usually mean a good time or a VR chat gamer is really angry. So I check it out. This guy wagers that I can't hit a target 15 times in a row, and as a betting man, I can't let this fucker talk about me like that. So I drop 25 rump rupees on the table and show him what for. I lost all of my money. That seems like a good place to leave off. I'll see you later, I guess.